accurate.
All right. We're live here. Of course, Danny catching some heat in the comments section.
I was here at 7:01. Okay. Full transparency. At 6:57, I needed to help the mom with some groceries. And Corey's going to be like, maybe if you lived on your own, that wouldn't be an issue. Like, get the fuck out of here.
I mean, it's a fair point. It's a fair point.
I'm not going to make her walk in with a bunch of heavy groceries, though. Come on.
Yeah, facts. But yeah, we got some news today. Unfortunately, Tucker Kraft out for the season with an ACL tear. We kind of talked about it on Monday's vid. We also got Amari and Hampton. Definitely not going to be back until after the week 13 or after the week 12 bye, week 13 at the earliest. It sounds like that's maybe when they'll start to open up his practice window. So it's getting rough in the streets for me in my home league because I lost Travis Hunter last week. Friggin' T. Higgins got banged up. Puka Nacua got banged up again. I think both of those guys should be fine. I'm without Hampton and Jaden Reed right now. So this is the injuries are starting to stack up for your boy here.
Losing Hunter and Tucker Kraft for the season within 4 days has got me in my Joker phase. All jokes aside, I do need to say this. You guys would have watched the video today. You would know Colson Lovell, one of the big skyrocketing players. It is kind of like fate, though. How much heat I got. Like, Danny, why didn't you just drop Colson Loveland? And like, now, like, I actually need him rest of the season because Kraft's gone.
Yeah, I mean, realistically, he should have been on waiver wires. But yeah.
I had to commit to the bit, and it actually paid off.
Yeah, I mean, it's funny because like in the waiver stuff, like TikToks and waiver videos, we were like, hey, make sure you stash this guy because he might be the biggest waiver ad coming up here soon. Whether it was like I've been saying he might be the biggest waiver ad of the week over the next couple of weeks. For 3 weeks now. After the bye, I was like, make sure you stash him before he has a big usage game. Cole Kmet goes down with an injury, didn't have a big performance. Make sure you stash him before he has a big game. So eventually he had a big game. And I do think you're still faded for tight end 7. And I agree with the comment section saying that. I know you're projecting forward and blah, 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 all the talent and all this kind of stuff, but you're still faded for tight end 7.
Maybe I think that's going to be the standard within 2 weeks. And at that point,
when it is, I will rank it that way.
He's going to be a clear top 3, top 4 tight end rest of the season by that point.
But like, you don't get any bonus points for ranking him there now, is my point.
No, I don't. But I'm being honest to our audience and saying how I would value this guy. And if I'm optimistic on the projection because I'm following this trend, I'm following top 10 overall draft capital. I'm just following the fact that the film was so fucking good, dude. Like the guy, he moves differently than 95% of the tight ends in the league. And he's 6'6", 250. Like you cannot teach that.
No, you can't teach that. And again, I've never once argued that Colston Loveland is not worth tight end 7. I just keep saying to you, why do you have to rank him there now?
Because that's how I value full transparency. When we do those videos, people might say, well, you're high on these guys. I'm like, yeah, like that's how I value them rest of the season. I'm not going to sugarcoat to you guys and say, well, actually, this is where I would value him, but I need to see it. Like, no. If this
Avery offers you Sam Laporta right now in a trade and you decline.
I'm declining.
Okay. I just think that's a little bit overboard.
I don't think
as much as I love Loveland. It's like people are caught up now to where you were before, and then you had to rise him up even more. That's just my point.
I mean, Laporta's solid. Don't get me wrong. I think he's pretty clearly the head of that tier 3. But to me, when I look at Colson Loveland, can I get a guy that can compete with McBride, with Bowers on any given day? And to me, he can. Like, I understand that people want to be pessimistic or not pessimistic is not the right word.
We're not being pessimistic. We're being realistic.
No. Pessimistic was the wrong word. I'm sure you're optimistic on him. More so passive, I would say. Passive in the ranking, like a wait-and-see type of mentality. That's going to be a lot of guys' temperament. But to me, man, like I think we just saw the breakout, and I'm going to project it as so.
Okay, so would you say me being 5 spots above the rest of the experts on the site ahead of consensus is being slow to adjust to news?
No, I'm just saying overall, I think the site's really, really slow to react. Like Mason had him like tight end 12 rest of the season. What are we doing? Like what? Name me 11 tight ends that you would want in your lineup, given the upside, than Colson Loveland. Like respectfully, at this point, if you're still ranking like Harold Fannin over him, I can't tell you anything.
Yeah, this is crazy. But
yo, you're a minor. That's insane.
Yeah, you are a minor. You can't be saying shit like that. Okay. Anyways, we got a couple questions. As per usual, if you guys do want to get some free questions, we'll send out some. It's a Monday night. There's probably less people in the stream. Let's just get this one to 50 likes. 50 likes, and we'll give out some trade questions, some start sits. As always, if you guys do want to get your team reviewed or get a question answered. The link for that is in the chat. Also in the description of this live stream, we'll go over our underdog picks after a couple of these questions here as well. But again, if you get this to 50 likes, we'll fire out some free trade questions and start set vouchers as well.
Cody, me and you and brother. Tucker, Kraft, Colson, Loveland duo. Kraft got you here. Loveland's going to take you where you need to go.
I was rolling with the Harold Fannin, Colston Loveland duo in my home league, just hoping that one of those rookies would either David Njoku gets traded and Fannin would be a rest of season top 8 tight end, or Loveland would break out and be a rest of season top 10 tight end or whatever. And I think there's a good chance that Njoku is going to stay put. So I think Loveland will be the guy that I roll with going forward. So Pierre 11, but I'm probably going to flex both of them next week because I have so many friggin' bye weeks.
Oh, yeah, and we were talking about it today, but realistically, tight end in the flex seems more doable than any of the year, man. Like, I'm looking at fringe flex options at running back and wide receiver. Realistically, you got to convince me. Well, why is Josh Downs a much better flex option than Kyle Pitts? Why is Stephon Diggs a much better flex option?
Well, I'll give you some that I have ranked a certain way. Why on earth would I start Alvin Kamara when I could flex Dallas Goedert?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, like, that's really the point that we've come to this year. Tight ends are quite literally better flexible options than running backs and wide receivers in some spots. People are going to think, well,
there's only about 12 to 15 of them. It's not all tight ends, but from
the good ones.
Harold Fannin up, these guys are basically every week startable top, let's say 36, 40-ish plays at wide receiver and running back based on the point production that they're giving you.
Yeah, like if I'm going through here, let's just say like a steady Eddie flex option. Like, let me look. If we go to Finasterize, see maybe we
like
find
Khalil
one.
Shakir.
Khalil Shakir, yeah. What are we talking about points per game average with Khalil Shakir right now?
He is averaging currently 12.1 fantasy points per game, which is 1.1 less points per game than Dalton Kincaid averages and 0.7 points per game less than Travis Kelce averages.
1.2 more points per game than a guy like Kyle Pitts, 1.5 more points per game than a guy like Harold Fannin. Travis Kelce basically averaging the same amount of production as him right now. And then we were not even talking about like the upside plays. Like obviously Colson Loveland, you're figuring could be there rest of the season. Mason Taylor as well, a guy that's been really heating up prior to the bye week.
I don't really want to tether myself.
No. I'm not saying that you should. I'm just saying like there's just multiple options at tight end this year that I can look at and squint and think, you know what, I can actually see him being a decent flex option for me. And on top of that, I mean, hell, if you're like us in our listener league, dude, tight ends are all that fucking matters, it feels like, dude. Holy, how many 2-3 tight end lineups have you seen in that league because of the tight end premium?
Yeah, no, but with a tight end premium, you definitely got to feel good about flexing 2 tight ends. Like, Harold Fannin, who's tight end 13 in my rest of season tight end rankings, averages 1.4 more fantasy points per game than Jamison Williams, Terry McLaurin, Kamani Vidal. I mean, I guess he's not really the same because he's only been starting for like Jacoby Myers. Like those are guys that you'd be like, oh, if you had Jacoby Myers or, Jamison Williams in your flex, you'd feel pretty good about that. It's like, well, my tight end 13 in my rankings averages more fantasy points per game. It's not all tight ends. Obviously, there's like a major drop off, in my opinion, once you get to like the Hunter Henrys of the world, the Mark Andrews of the world. You don't really feel good about flexing guys like that. No. But guys like Kyle Pitts with a 28% target share and a 93% route participation, why on earth would I start Alvin Kamara or Tyrone Tracy or somebody over him?
Yeah, no, I feel you. Also, Devo, where's your trade? I don't even see it. You made a trade and flocked up? Was it like a week ago or something?
Let me look at what he's referring to.
My team in 12 days ago,
by the way, is a fucking horse.
Yeah, I'm probably going to be like a top 4 scorer after the week and be 4-5, by the way.
Yeah, well, I lost my first 2 games of the season, if you remember. I lost my first 2 games of the season, and I'm literally boat racing everybody by 200 fantasy points.
Bro, I'm going to put up 173 this week is what I'm projected, and I'm going to be the second highest scoring team in the league, and I'm going to be 4-5.
Yeah, that's pretty crazy. Like, looking at this league,
look at also, I see the trade, by the way.
Look, just pure point production. Look at my running backs right here on the screen. Bijan, Bucky once he's back, Kyron Jacobs, Javonte Williams.
What's my team?
It's a 2 running back, 3 flex. I could start all 5 of these guys on every given week.
Wait, what the fuck did you get Bucky? Oh, that was 124 days ago. I was tweaking. I was like, I thought you did that.
124 days ago, I traded T. Higgins, Dalton Schultz, and a 4th for Bucky Irving and K. Dotton.
Speaking of Devo, both trades. Where do I show up on that list? I'm curious.
I could probably go to Devo's team and see what trade he's referring to here.
Oh no, I got it right now. The trade he made, it was for Justin Jefferson. He traded away Warren a first, which is his own first, it looks like. His own first, Addison and Higgins from Monongai, Ferguson, and Jefferson side. What?
Yeah, I think I take the Jefferson side as well. Am
I crazy? This is not a fleece.
It's not a fleece. I think it's relatively decent value for Jace Plant that he got in return there. But yeah, this is actually a new feature of the site right now that you can so like if you're on the homepage of a specific league, like if I go to the Flock League as an example, you can see the recent trades that have been made in the league. But if you click specifically on your team, you can see the recent trades that you've made. And the most recent trade I've made was the one that you and I did with Isaiah Pacheco and Dak Prescott for Kenneth Walker and Caleb Williams. And then that's the Marvin Harrison trade that I made with Nathan for Xavier Worthy and the Blake Corum for $4 fab dollars. And that was Detroit's defense that's not showing there that I got for $3 fab dollars, who dropped like 20 points that week. But yeah, Kyle Pitts for 20 fab bucks. Not a bad pickup of mine. Tight end 14 in rest of season rankings. Ridiculous for Kyle Pitts, by the way.
Yeah, who has them that low? Now I'm curious.
Expert rankings is where they got him. Like if I sort by my own rankings on here, like my team just
that's dynasty. So that's dynasty. Keep that in mind. That's dynasty.
What?
You said tight end 14 rest of the season. That's probably in dynasty.
No, it's a redraft league. It's the Flock League that I pulled up.
Oh, I thought you pulled. Okay, no. I thought you pulled up. What's it called?
No,
our Flocked Up.
Like you guys could see this. I have Kyle Pitts and Dalton Kincaid both as top 85 players because they're both very every week startable type of guys.
Yeah. Go to Bush. You may have jinxed Latzer. What happened?
I may have jinxed. Oh, whatchamacallit? Lad McConkey he's referring to.
Yeah. What's my team in Tone Setter? Or sorry, not Tone Setter Traders. Flocked Up. So I got what? Dak Prescott, Caleb Williams, and Daniel Jones at quarterback. Also, fucking kill me. I had Daniel Jones in my lineup over Caleb Williams this week, which they were like quarterback 7 and 8. So I hate making the wrong decision when they're like quarterback 7 and 8. That's annoying.
Unfortunate.
If I put him in the lineup, I would have been projected to win, but it's still giving me 32% stack or game equity in this matchup.
You don't have Kraft anymore though on this team.
Yeah, unfortunately, I don't have Kraft anymore. I'm gonna have to trade
Neighbors too.
Yeah, I'm still fighting on though. Because I mean, if Dak, Lamb, and Pickens outscore McBride and Michael Wilson by 42 points, I can still win this week.
Yeah, I guess. But when you look at point equity of this roster compared to this point
equity. I mean, no kidding. I'm banged up. I know that. But like if we go back down.
Also, I have Jared's first rounder, and Jared's record is 3-5 as well. Like the first that I have is not mine.
Yeah, let me take a look real quick at my team. Like right now, I'm relying upon because what's his face is hurt at wide receiver. Lamb.
I mean, your running backs are good for 0 RB guys for sure.
Yeah, I hit on a running back core. I traded for Walker, I think, coming into the year. I did the trade to get Cam second. It was basically Lamb in a second. Lamb, Kraft in a second for Bowers, I think it was.
Yeah, Lamb a second and Kraft for Bowers right there.
Yeah.
And then, you traded Pacheco and DJ Moore for Kenneth Walker and Diggs, which in a vacuum, you definitely take Walker even. I'm curious to see what happens with Ken in free agency. Is he going to re-sign with Seattle? Is he going to go somewhere else? Like, I'm curious what's going to happen with him.
Yeah, he's an interesting one. I don't know. Like, I think I can sneak, but realistically, not having a Neighbors is really tough.
Yeah, not having Neighbors and BTJ underperforming the way he has been kind of brutal. And like, your running backs are solid, but without a tight end now, that'll be kind of
definitely tough.
Difficult.
I hit on Rico too. I'm not sure if he showed up on that.
He showed up there.
Yeah,
I love that I went really anti tight end with this team, and then my tight ends end up being Gadsden, Goddard, and Otten. So I went really cheap at the tight end position. I have so much Gadsden in Dynasty, man. I feel so good.
Yeah, no, he is cooking. I wish I got him in more leagues, but I didn't have many picks in the leagues that I could have taken him, and the leagues that I just have a lot of third and fourths. Like in the leagues that I was tanking, I upgraded those to seconds and firsts. In the leagues that I wasn't tanking, I traded those for veteran assets during the year. So like,
I got him on 6 of my 13 teams or whatever. Like I drafted him a lot in the third and fourth, and maybe why you didn't get him a lot is because I drafted him a lot.
No, that makes sense. Also, I guess I have a trade to announce. I mean, you could show it on the I mean, I guess you don't have this league code. I traded away today a guy who's 1-7, so he's tanking. He's trying to get point equity off of his team. I'm defending champion. I'm 8-1. I have most points for in the league. Like, I'm the favorite to go back to back. So today I ended up trading away Malik Neighbors, Dylan Sampson, my 2028 second round pick, and I got a Monroe St. Brown, Tyrone Tracy, and Alec Pierce.
Yeah, that's not bad.
So basically, Neighbors for Ramonra, and then Sampson plus a 2 for Pierce and Tracy is kind of how I equated it.
Can I go on a tiny little rant here? It irritates the fuck out of me that I get a message from Sleeper saying Kyler Murray is inactive, and then when I click on the notification, it doesn't directly take me to said league where he's inactive.
Yeah,
and I have to look through every single league in which I have Kyler Murray to see which league he's in my lineup. And you know what? I bet.
Wait, Flock League trade,
huh?
Flock League trade.
Oh, really?
Oh, that's the most useless trade I've ever seen.
Is it useless?
Did you see it?
Trade is now pending. oh.
Also, dude, I low-key thought about picking up Judy. I didn't think anybody else would notice he's available. Yeah, that
actually pisses me off, though, because when I'm playing Sal, he's on bye. So now he's going to actually have a startable running back because he has CMC on bye the same week. I mean, maybe it's good that he's starting him because he stinks. Dude, but
wait, I'm sorry, but like, how is Zach in position to pick up Ramondre Stevenson when he's missing 1 to 3 weeks?
Well, he probably doesn't know that. He probably thinks he's going to be back this week. I mean, would you want to trade for the player that Sal just traded for? Like, are you looking at that going, damn, I missed my shot to get him? Like, I'm not. I don't give a shit.
No. Oh, Alvin Kamara,
he's useless. He's probably better off not on your team because you won't be tempted to start him.
I hope he starts him against Carolina this week. He's going to be tempted into putting him in a quote-unquote good matchup with not realizing that Carolina is actually a good defense this year.
No, there's no way. I don't want. And he's offered me him a million times.
Oh, I've declined every time.
I just go like, there's no fucking shot I would ever trade for him. Dylan, I'll give you a clue. This is a player I would never trade for. And if you know me, you'd maybe know part of the reason why.
He's gross. Let's
Pierre 11. Looking at my team, any trades that I could make. Looks like Pierre's trying to get a team review out of a trade question here.
I mean, which one?
I don't actually know what team his is.
Yeah, I don't know either. But yeah, I mean,
I receive. So they receive. So this must be his team.
So we'll give him a trade suggestion, I guess.
Yeah. Okay. So looking at your roster. Okay. So he is this top team then because he has JSN on his team. Okay. Trade suggestions with this team. I mean, Judkins, Bucky, Genty, those guys are all holds for me. Vidal, same thing. Benson, same thing. Like, I wouldn't really touch your running back core. I think they're all kind of like buy lows, if not ascending players in most cases.
You don't need 3 quarterbacks in a redraft league. Let's just get that out of the way.
You definitely do not need 3 quarterbacks in a redraft league.
Also, yeah, I definitely would have stashed Colson Loveland over any of those quarterbacks coming into the week.
Yeah, agreed. Yeah, I would drop. I mean, Darnold's been good, but he doesn't need to be rostered.
Wait, Henderson's available too.
Yeah, go drop Sam Darnold. Go pick up Trevion Henderson.
Trade question though. Trade question. So let's focus on the trade.
I would say if there's any move that stands out to me as far as like a trade question, I would say maybe getting out of the Chris Olave experience, tiering up using Chris Olave plus. Maybe once Ricky Pearsall comes back, or maybe you can package Olave and McConkey together and get like a superstar level wide receiver.
Let's go a step further here. Devontae Adams coming off a big week, maybe some Puka pessimism right now with the chest injury. See if you can get Devontae Adams plus a Chris Olave type to go an up tier into a superstar.
Yeah, I think getting a superstar running back would go a long way since you're already so strong at receiver. Like if you could take Devontae Adams and add in Quinshon Judkins, who I don't think is like necessarily a bad guy to move off of just given the offense, and you could use those 2 guys. Like this guy's Achane and Bijan. Like could Adams plus Judkins get you anywhere close to Devon Achane? Like I think that might be possible.
Especially knowing he's got Dowdle, he's probably high on. Yeah. Overall, I think that's probably the trade.
Plus he has T-Mac, Marvin Harrison. Like this guy's receiver core is not great. Adams and maybe do 2 receivers for 1 running back, or you just go like a Judkins and an Adams, like we said.
For sure. Overall, though, hopefully you got some good trade suggestions. We're not going to do a full team review for you, unfortunately. Yeah. Sorry, Corey really wanted to.
Yeah, I did want to. Well, we got time. Mystery Meat 17 here. JSN and Josh Jacobs in exchange for Marvin Harrison, Drake London, Jalen Warren, and early to mid second. Dynasty, 1 quarterback, 12 team.
London side.
Start 8 here.
London side is just way too much.
Yeah, I think it's just too much to give up. Like, I mean, Jacobs is obviously great production-wise. This is like legit a 17-plus point per game running back rest of the season. And JSN is like just having an otherworldly fucking season who's like, realistically, JSN is he's closer to wide receiver 1 in Dynasty than he is to wide receiver 10 in Dynasty. Let's just put it that way for JSN right now.
Yeah, easily.
He is having a monster year. But Drake London just had 3 touchdowns. And Marvin Harrison has a lot of value accumulation potential. Jalen Warren, a fine, asset too. But I get why he'd maybe want to make this deal is because he's probably looking for the production.
So we already broke up the order of the trio because obviously coming into the year, it was Lamb, it was Chase, and it was Jefferson. We already did that with Puka Nacua. Puka Nacua very clearly a top 1, top 2 overall wide receiver in Dynasty. Corey, I did it again. I moved Jackson Smith and Jigba. Jackson Smith and Jigba over Justin Jefferson. Rationale, you're getting a younger, more productive wide receiver. I shouldn't have Justin Jefferson over him.
As crazy as it sounds, you may be right on that. I think it's possible that in a startup, well, I mean, I think I already had this ranked this way. Oh, no, I didn't. But yeah, at the very least, JSN is now into that tier for me because he's just simply producing at a super sane level.
Yeah, he's been fantastic. And honestly,
same reason I'm going to put him over CeeDee Lamb. You're getting a younger, more productive wide receiver.
I don't think you're outrageous there. Again, the production, we'll see what the points per game looks like after tonight. That's all I'll say. I fully agree. Like I said,
15 points per game in the 4 games he's played this year. So.
18.7 if you exclude the game he played 6% of the snaps.
Okay, still 4 points per game less than JSN.
100%. All I'm saying though, if CeeDee Lamb has 40 points tonight, that point per game average is going to go up. With that being said, though, I don't think it's out of the realm of possibility at all. JSN's been fantastic. JSN deserves. If you argue JSN's the wide receiver 2 in Dynasty, I don't think you're outrageous. I mean, heck, I think Puka Nacua has to be the consensus one, just how special of a year he has. But if somebody just said, hey, Puka's injuries kind of scare me, I actually prefer JSN, like, I don't think you're crazy either.
Yeah, I think the fact that Jamar has 20.9 fantasy points per game without Joe Burrow maybe still points to the fact that he should maybe still be the wide receiver 1 in Dynasty.
Maybe. I mean, he's up there for sure.
He's averaging like elite fantasy production with a 42-year-old quarterback.
Draymond Jones to the Ravens, by the way, from Tennessee, to just confirmed by Ian Rappaport.
Okay.
Yeah, you can make the case with Jamar. I will counter back a little bit with Jamar. I think we got to give Flacco some credit. Flacco, the overall passing volume, the overall target share we're seeing from him, like not every single backup quarterback would be doing what Flacco is.
No, and we saw what it looked like with Browning.
Well, that's obviously why, right? So, regardless of it, I do think you have to give Chase the credit. I mean, it takes skill to command targets. And coming into the week, shout out, by the way, Joe. Coming into the week, he had 64 targets in his last 4 games. Like, what do you have this week? I actually didn't see.
He didn't have that big of a game because T had both of the long touchdown and then the red zone touchdown, and then Chase Brown had 12 targets also.
Yeah. I mean, in a quote unquote down week for Chase, you still get 6 for 8 with 111 yards. Like, you take that every single time.
Yeah, that's crazy that he had 111 yards, and I thought he had a shit game.
Yeah. So Draymond Jones, by the way, 5th round pick going back to the Titans. I mean, I guess I do have to say this real quick to anybody that didn't catch this, what I said on the Monday screen or Monday video, but not only did Colson Loveland breaking out save a ton of my best ball bags, but I did the most unhinged copium lay of all time, and it actually hit a plus 7,900, Corey.
Yeah, I did see it. The fact that you didn't have like a boost token to even get that higher. But yeah, Danny, what did you throw down? It was Colson Loveland, 80 plus yards. Was that what it was?
Loveland, 70 plus yards. Loveland, 2+ touchdowns, and Bears money line. It was $10 to win 790. And it hit.
Such an unhinged thing to throw down. The fact that you hit that, I was actually so irritated. I was like, that's the dumbest fucking bet I've ever seen in my life that it's ever hit.
Dude, I was stony baloney one night. I realized, fuck, I'm gonna start Spears over Loveland in the Flock League. Let me just hedge. Because what's the one thing Loveland can do on my bench that'll piss me off? Having like not like a 55 yard and a touchdown game, no, like 70 yards and 2 touchdowns is what I in my head said. I would be mad if Loveland did that on my bench. But because I made money off of it, I can't be mad anymore. I may or may not have doubled down with a ridiculous CeeDee Lamb $10 one today.
All right. This is my question. Saw Dog here says, I know I'm overpaying for Rice, but I have some depth. To be honest with you, I don't even think this is an overpay.
Yeah, give me Rasheed. That's
I mean, you're the number one team in the analyzer. You're going to have Puka Nacua, Rasheed Rice, Devon Achane, and Lamar Jackson all on the same team. Like, I fear for your opponents going up against you. Like, losing Collins would suck a little bit, and losing Kyron would suck because then you're going to be starting David Montgomery every single week. But, man.
So let's go through the waiver wire quick.
Yeah, like what is on the wire / maybe you could get him to tot. It's a pretty desolate wire here, so it's not like you're going to get much.
Yeah, 12 teams start 7. These guys are kind of on their P's and Q's. Plus, there's a ton of bench spots, it looks like.
Yeah, I mean, he's just stashing a shit ton of RBs. Like, and you just saw this week as a good example why that's not a bad idea. You had Kyle Menengai stash, you had Kareem Hunt stash. Both of them were usable running backs this week. So it's not like you're screwed at the running back position until Hampton comes back. I would say that adding a player to the caliber of Rasheed Rice's fantasy production to your lineup is probably worth the swing because Collins is not playing well and Stroud might be out for this next game. And Kyron Williams is, good, but he's not like excellent.
Yeah. No, I feel you.
Are we worried about Hampton with Joe Alt out for the year? I'm just kind of worried about Hampton in general. And I say this as a Hampton bag holder in my home league. I'm kind of worried that once Hampton's back on the field, he's probably not going to play super well. And I'm also worried that, yes, because of the Joe Alt injury and obviously the Rashawn Slater injury that happened at the beginning of the season, we might just be looking forward to next year on Amari and Hampton if he comes back and is ineffective. Yeah. You know what's going to really annoy me, though? If Amari and Hampton just had those 2 games and Travis Hunter, for example, maybe just has that 1 game, and we got to project and talk about these guys all offseason based on a 2 and a 1 game sample size.
Oh, I know. I'm going to get my bags packed on Hunter yet again.
Danny's going to have Travis Hunter ranked at the fucking 2-3 turn and go, dude, in that 1 game, if you extrapolate it out to the whole season.
Also, for those curious what it looked like.
This guy just leaves the call. That's hilarious. For those curious what it looks like, just closes his tab.
Didn't mean for the 10-second blue ball. I clicked the mouse button on my because I on the side of my mouse.
Turn your camera on, you freaking hot mess.
I do.
Your camera's not on for me,
bro. What?
There you go. Now it's working.
Yeah. That was sweet. What I was trying to do is I did have a little boost on it, but still, shout out the boys.
Yeah, they did kind of cook up there.
I'm just, what even made me fucking make that?
Yeah, that is a crazy unhinged move there. But yeah,
dude, what's the thing is, right? Is I was watching on the dirty laptop screen, so it's about like a 10 to 15 second behind fucking stream,
Can you just
right?
clean it?
It's a bit though. It's a bit at this point.
Thank you for using the word bit correctly this time.
So right when I'm about to watch the play, keep this in mind, because I had my phone down. I picked up my phone because I got a notification from like a text. And I see on Twitter just everybody like tweeting out all caps, Loveland! And it's 20 seconds left. I see 42-41. I'm like, what the fuck just happened? Like, did he get them to field goal range? Did he score? I don't know what's about to happen. I watched the play. He breaks 3 tackles, middle of the field, runs to the house. I'm fucking screaming. Like that video that I took like for the Clips channel was literally because I saw on my phone that he did a play and knew to record it on my screen. That was a live reaction. I didn't know what the fuck was about to happen.
I still think it's hilarious that your dirty laptop screen, tvpass.org bullshit that you have to watch is so behind that you're like, there's enough time that's gone by that you're like, so what happened? Was it a touchdown? Was it this? I'm like, and you still haven't seen the play yet?
Usually I have my phone on Do Not Disturb, so I don't get the fucking the noties, but I picked the wrong time to check it.
This is a trade that was offered to me, by the way.
What?
This trade Arthur submitted. It's a trade that was offered to me. Give your opinion on it, Danny, as an outside. I was going to say unbiased, but George Pickens is in the trade, so definitely not unbiased.
I mean, it seems like a fair deal. Early to mid, I would probably take the early to mid side, but like if it was Ladin, like a mid to late 2 for a 2026 early to mid 1 in Pickens, that'd be. Oh, he said mid to late. Okay, if that's mid to late, I think that's probably
it's my pick, and I'm currently what is my record?
It's probably about even.
I'm going to be 5-4 after the week, so I mean, I'm not like in excellent shape right now.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I think that's probably about even value. You're getting a couple years of age, but the thing that would really kill your side here, Corey, is if Pickens signed like a 5-year, $35 million deal to stay in Dallas or some bullshit.
Well, yeah, this is the team in question. If I trade, wait, hold on, this is flocked up. No, flocking right. Yeah, this is the right league.
What's my team in that league? I forget.
Wait,
is that the one this offseason?
Why don't I have George Pickens showing here? Is it not flock and right? Oh, it's don't give a flock, I think.
Am I in that?
God, we're having so many goddamn leagues. I can't even remember what trades are going through where.
What's my team?
Yeah, don't give a flock. My record is 6-2. Okay, so it is 100% a mid to late first. So I'm in really good shape in this league. Also, shout out to this freaking trade I made before the season. Holy shit.
Dinero.
Look at this. 2 2s and Cam Ward for George Pickens, Kyron Williams, David Njoku, and a 3.
What's my team in this league? I don't even
Apologies if Dinero is watching this. I can't believe that ended up being that much of a fleece. Holy shit.
Wait, is this a league that I have all the first in 2028 because it doesn't show up?
Yeah, look at all this startup trades.
Click my team real quick.
I
don't remember. Oh no, okay. My team kind of sucks in this league.
Yeah, your team is kind of dog bones, dude. Why don't you have your 1?
I traded for Caleb Williams coming into the year using it.
Ooh.
Yeah, not fun, but we move.
This team is like Danny My Guys Central, though. Holy shit. Yeah. Drake May, Caleb Williams, Travis Hunter. This is like what happens when My Guy goes wrong.
Yeah, I mean, I'll be fine. I'm still number 6 in value, but I'll definitely have to retool a bunch on this roster.
Yeah, you better hit on some of these 2s, man.
Oh yeah, well that's why I collected them too. Ultimately,
yeah. No, I remember when I drafted this team, I was like, this team kind of stinks. Like I'm relying on like Addison, Michael Pittman, DK Metcalf, Cortland Sutton as my receivers, Debo Samuel.
All banging.
But then they've all like kind of overperformed ADP in terms of what they've actually produced. So we'll take that. And then I think I traded. Did I trade for HN? No, I drafted HN. Yeah, the Kyron Pickens trade definitely really helped me in this league because I got some more firepower at receiver and running back using those players.
Bro, what's funny about this is how a dynasty team of mine actually like quote unquote went wrong, and yet I'm still number 6 in value. Like I swear to God,
oh, Danny, it's his 2s.
Hey, yo, chill.
That's crazy.
But the fact that this is like one of my quote unquote worst dynasty teams, and I'm still number 6 in the analyzer is hilarious because Corey can attest to this. Like number 6 is just such an outlier. Every single other league, I'm basically 1, 2, or 3.
I'm still mad at myself in this league. So I don't have Cam Ward anymore. I traded him. But I wanted to take Emeka Egbuka in the draft because everybody was off the board. I'm like, well, Cam Ward's the best player on my board, but I kind of need receiver more than I need quarterback because I have Mahomes and Jalen Hurts. Like, I don't really need a QB. And I'm actually such a dumbass because if I had just taken Emeka Egbuka, he should have honestly just been in that tier. But I guess if you really think about it, has anybody ran more pure than Emeka Egbuka this year? Like, if you think about it?
Dylan, that's a rude thing to say about your mother.
Jeez. All I hit is 10s, brother. You're like 16. Yeah, I unfortunately, Arthur, I don't think that Ladd McConkey is a big enough point upgrade than George Pickens because I'm a 6-2 team. I'm thinking a little bit more about points than long-term value, and even in long-term value, like George Pickens versus Ladd McConkey, there's a difference. I prefer Ladd McConkey, but it ain't a one worth of a difference.
Well, I mean, yeah, their points per game is pretty similar on the year. Yeah, Ladd overall, like long-term values there, a couple years younger, but first rounder, I mean,
1 year younger also.
Yeah, that's a good point. Because what, 2001? I mean, is McConkey not a 2002?
He is, but I think oh no, he's a 2001. He's 2001. Age 23 years old.
The same age then.
Are they actually?
Yeah, George Pickens 2001.
Yeah, no, they're actually the same age.
Give me Pickens side.
Yeah, Ladd McConkey is 6 months younger than George Pickens. So
sorry,
yeah,
Arthur.
I mean, I'm getting. a little bit. Like what Ladd McConkey and George Pickens are literally back-to-back in my rest of season rankings. Like that is pretty much the same projection point production-wise.
Well,
so if you're giving me somebody better, like for example, on Arthur's team, if you were giving me, say, Justin Jefferson, then yeah, I would do that. But I'm not going to do it for Ladd McConkey.
Yeah.
Break my heart live on air. Also, would you consider T-Mac and Genty for CD? Okay, so the trade that he has on the screen here is CD, Lamb for Emeka Egbuka and Travis Etienne, which there's no way I give up Lamb for that. No. Nor would I give up Lamb for T-Mac and Genty. Like that's not really close either.
Yeah, it's just Lamb.
Of the two of them, I guess technically I prefer T-Mac and Genty, but yeah, I don't like either of those deals.
Bro, so did you see what Mason said in the private chat earlier?
In what chat? Sorry,
like the Discord private chat. So some guy messaged him a random meme on fucking Instagram, and it was just a guy or like messages from Snapchat, just like from a guy named Nathan saying again, sorry if I bug you tomorrow. I'm sorry.
Oh my god, that's so funny. What the hell? I'm looking at it.
It is just a bug typing, and then the guy had to clarify the joke to Mason. He's like, get it? Because Mason, he's the bug.
That's crazy.
He just followed up in case I didn't get the joke.
Also, I love this. I love that this GA Pastro guy goes, sometimes this crazy all-in dude is just right. That's one thing that is true about you. Like there's people who are crazy all in who are just absolute sand eaters who don't know ball.
When I'm right, I'm right.
I will say you usually are right when you're crazy all in on stuff. You're still jumping the gun on Loveland, though. Like it wouldn't shock me one bit if we all are, ranking him tight end 7 rest of the season 3 weeks from now. There's just no reason to do it yet.
Yeah, I mean, what if he's a 20-point per game scorer the rest of the way?
I mean, you'll be higher than tight end 7. Again, sorry. You being proven right on that still doesn't mean you had to rank him that high now.
Holy shit.
But yeah, how many likes do we have on the stream right now? Because I would like to give away some questions to people, or maybe we can just answer them in the chat.
Unless you guys just want us to keep laughing on the stream the whole time, we can answer some more.
Yeah. There's only 22 likes on the stream. If you guys have any questions, honestly, just throw them in the chat. And we'll try and answer some. Let's go through our picks here. If you have any tonight, I don't know if you do, but I have one built out here. Also, mini rant. TikTok can lick my ass, dude. TikTok can straight up lick my ass.
Yeah, I know.
They friggin' community guidelines bullshit me on TikTok a couple of times. Fuck off, honestly. Instagram, Twitter, and YouTube Shorts. You guys will see the picks going forward. May have to maneuver the strategy around the TikTok because they're being stupid as hell.
Sorry, I see Underdog posted Cardinals versus Cowboys live on crack streams.
That's crazy.
Oh man. What happened to the game tonight? I see people are complaining. Is it just like super hard to access? I thought, right?
What is it like on ESPN 7 or something? Is it on the Ocho?
If it's on the Ocho, we're down bad here.
We should put you know what? Low key might be the ceiling for the Flock League that it ends up on the Ocho. That's the ceiling for the Flock League, right?
Yeah, that'd be fucking comedy.
But anyways, the picks I'm rolling with tonight, we're going kind of with a Danny Ladd pick'em entry here. We're just going all fantasy stars hires.
Fuck
just
yeah.
Because, I mean, it's a 54-point over-under game, man. I like Javonte Williams to go higher than 4 or 5 fantasy points. Danny, listen to my strategy here. If Javonte Williams gets this, then it helps my pick'em entry. If Javonte Williams doesn't get this, it means that Avery lost his matchup to Nick the editor, and I'm closer to a bye than I was before. So I'm going to be happy either way on this one, but I do think every matchup basically that Javonte has played other than 2, he scored this. CeeDee Lamb, 82.5 receiving yards. Danny's not going to have any arguments with that. CeeDee, 110 plus receiving yards in 3 of his 4 games that weren't against the Denver Broncos on the road. And then Trey McBride, 66.5, I think, receiving yards there. And then, Trey McBride and Jacoby Brissett starts. I got it at 66.5. Spicy must have got it at 68.5. He has 12 targets combined on average in Brissett starts so far. So I think we're going to see Pepperidge Farm out of Trey McBride in this one. And as always, for those of you guys...
We don't have anybody that can guard him.
No, you don't. For those of you guys that are new, code FSE, Of course, you could play $5, get $100 in bonus funds, and then Dak Prescott, give me pick for the new customers as well. But
also, hey, I hope you're right. So full transparency, you guys are going to see it in the
we
clip.
could spoil our matchup. Zach does it every week.
Okay, I'll spoil it. I have low win percent equity, and full transparency, I will take it on the chin. That is my fault because I didn't start Colson Loveland in the flex. If I just put Colson Loveland in the flex, probably be at about 40 to 45% win right now. And that's even with a guy like T. Higgins randomly putting up 20 points in the final fucking 5 minutes of that game.
What do you mean randomly? He's been cooking.
No, bro, but like he scored like literally half his production, like the last 8 minutes of the game. It felt like 5 to 8
I did
minutes.
Appreciate that about him in my home league.
He fucking bent me over against Sammy. But scenario, I am down by 78 points. I have one Dakota Rain Prescott, CeeDee Lamb, and Bam Knight. You guys do the math there. If we can get 30-30 from the Cowboys duo, 20 from Bam Knight, we can get there. Probably going to be a long shot, but you get 1 or 2 Dak to CeeDee connections, and I'm going to see that sleeper percentage keep shooting up. So hopefully that's the case. Hopefully we at least get a little bit of a sweat. I will say if I lose by 20 or less, all I'm going to be thinking about is that Colson Loveland benching.
Yeah, and I'm going to be thinking about the same thing because I would easily have won tonight or in the Flock League if I had just played Dalton Kincaid over Kyle Pitts. No matter what happens with those two guys every single week, whatever decision I choose will end up being wrong. I'm going to probably play Dalton Kincaid next week against the Miami Dolphins, and Kyle Pitts is going to go off for like 110 yards. So my matchup tonight is still very winnable, a lot more winnable than yours. I need 18 points from Marvin Harrison Jr., and I need the Cowboys defense to basically not add any more points to that. Like, I think the Cowboys defense is so bad, and this game is going to shoot out so much that I don't think the Cowboys defense is getting more than 5 points. So 18 points on top of whatever the Cowboys defense is. So the Cowboys defense gets 7 points. I need 25 from Marvin Harrison Jr.
Also, John, I love you, but I hope if this were to happen, it means that Trey McBride scored 55 points and Lamb scored 50.
Yeah, I think McBride, if Trey McBride scored 55 points, even though I'm down 66 points in Flock and right now, it's a 2x tight end premium. I would win that matchup if Trey McBride scored 50 points.
Dude, why not? Why don't we have just the best shootout of all time? Why don't we have like a 70 to 63 game? Like, let's see it. Why not? Let's break some fucking records tonight. Who cares? It's Monday Night Football, baby. Both of us fucking suck. Our defense fucking sucks. Your quarterback situation's unsolved. Brissett, you can throw for a ton of yards as long as the Cowboys win tonight. Let's make some dance.
If Marvin Harrison doesn't have at least 15 fantasy points tonight, like whether I win my matchup aside, like you got to score at least 15 fantasy points
against this defense. You know, especially too, like
15.
They're catching the Cowboys defense literally at the exact right time too, because Overshown's coming back after the bye, and they probably made a defensive trade.
Or
we suck.
The Cowboys defense has been caught at exactly the right time in every single game this year because they've been horrendous every single week.
I don't disagree, but I'm saying they're historically bad right now. I'm saying they could be like 28th in the league in 3 weeks.
Yeah.
Which is a big uptick for what we have right now.
Also, one thing that I should probably say, it's total gutalytics. No analysis behind this other than the fact that I just feel like it's going to happen.
Don't say anything anti about my guy.
Go pick up Michael Carter.
Okay. Oh, you fucking.
I'm not saying anti-Bam as in he's going to get injured. I'm saying go pick up Michael Carter as in I have this weird gut feeling that he might start tonight. I don't know why.
You always have weird gut feelings about the exact opposite correlation to my plays. Fuck off.
I have Bam Knight starting in my home league. It's the same play for me.
Why would you say it, though? You know my thoughts on jinxes.
Well, I just want it on record that I felt it in my gut. So if you guys have an empty bench spot or you're going to drop somebody next week or whatever, just go pick up Michael Carter. Just see what happens.
Dylan, how's this for calm down? How's that for calm down? Don't tell me what to do. I calm down. I'm very calm right now, Dylan.
How worried are you? A couple people have asked this. How worried are we about Rome Odunze?
Rome Odunze in the mid to high end wide receiver 1. I am worried, but maybe instead of the absolute smash, you're probably getting a top 15-ish wide receiver. I think we have to come to that reality, especially if I'm going to be extremely high on Loveland, potentially as a first
my top 15.
I mean, who you're pushing somebody up then for sure. How is he not at least a top 15 receiver for you rest of the season?
Because he's 16.
Oh, I mean,
I thought he was lower than that, but no, he's at 16.
Yeah, I mean, I can't quite do that. I think there's going to be better days, but
do not drop Robo Dunze to waivers, please.
Don't do that.
Do not do that.
No, I moved
Nico Collins, Lad McConkey, and Zay Flowers ahead of Odunze. Those were the players I moved ahead of him.
Yeah, the only difference for me is not Zay Flowers, but I have Zay Flowers at the top of the next year with Higgins and Pittman.
Yeah, I mean, to be honest, Lamar on Thursday night, Flowers is going to be a monster. I think
maybe unless Mark Andrews steals every touchdown.
You and I both know Mark Andrews has been completely useless up until last week.
Dude, he might get fucking 3 targets a game, but if he's ripping 2 touchdowns a night, then it doesn't matter. That's probably what he's going to be, realistically, because, he's a veteran. They still like him on the team. Like, I wouldn't be shocked if he's, like, the volatile top 8 to 12 tight end weekly option. You don't know when he's going to give you 23, and you don't know when he's going to give you 2.3.
There's a reason that Mark Andrews was a better in best ball pick the entire time, is that in a half PPR site like Underdog, you were going to get 6 or 7 usable weeks from him, and you were going to have absolutely zero clue when they were coming.
I might be double tight ending next week in the Flock League because I have 8 waiver claims set out right now. And a bunch of them are literally like a couple tight ends in there, running back.
Well, if you want to do a 2-for-1, get some depth. I got tons of it.
Depends on for who. We can agree to something, but
looking at your roster, who would I be interested in?
Like, it would probably have to be Addison. That's the only one expendable for me.
He doesn't upgrade my starting lineup, so it wouldn't be him. It would only be a starting lineup upgrade that I'd be after.
And who?
That would be based on everyone that is on your roster. I would be interested in, you're not going to trade me Lamb. I don't want Derrick Henry because I already have Lamar and Flowers. So it'd be Jefferson or Judkins would be the only 2 guys I'd actually be interested in, probably.
Probably not getting a deal done. Best pickup, Torrey Horton. You want to know, Corey, why it was okay for me to do that Travis Hunter deal? Because if I just made
picked up Jalen Coker instead of
no, because if I just made the right fucking waiver claim with it, I would have been perfectly fine.
Is Torrey Horton that great of a waiver pickup?
He's clearly got upside as potentially the wide receiver 2 rest of the season. Cooper Kupp sucks.
Cooper Kupp wasn't playing.
I get Cooper Kupp wasn't playing. You mean to tell me Torrey Horton did anything on the field that you'd make you say, let me get Cooper Kupp back on it?
No, probably
that's the upside case. I think Horton played well enough to the point where he's supplanted Kupp as a 2 removal.
He's not my number 1 pickup though.
It depends who is.
He's my 4th pickup at wide receiver.
Who the fuck do you have ahead of him?
Parker Washington, Christian Watson, and Alec Pierce.
They're all similar tier. I can't really harp on you for that.
I just think that if Kupp is back next week, which he was close to playing this week, then you can't start Horton. No one's starting Horton if Kupp is back.
Cody, full transparency, with the acknowledgement that Kupp was going to be out, I agreed. It's just I had to make the claim before I got that knowledge. Like if Cooper Kupp,
I literally told you that on the
stream.
I literally said Kupp is going to be out when I was saying he was a better pickup.
Brother, you're not understanding this. The waiver fucking processed on Friday.
Oh, right. Sorry. I thought it was a free ad.
I didn't have the information that Kupp was out when I made the claim. If I had known the information he was going to be out when I made the claim, I would have picked up Horton instead in the priority. That's my point.
I see.
It's unfortunate. And I probably should have been more aggressive at Parker Washington. I had a free claim on him. Sal picked him up for a few bucks. Like, I probably should have put in a few bucks, but I just didn't think anybody was going to notice he was available, to be honest. Because, not a lot of people are paying attention to random Friday waivers.
The running back position on waivers this week kind of blows cheeks as well.
There's a couple guys I like. I'm not going to spoil it.
Can you name some of them? Because I'm curious. I'm literally not making a single move in the flock.
You're not going to?
My bench is way too good to drop anybody.
Blake Corum, 13 opportunities this past week.
Yeah, I got him listed.
High scoring game environment. He's the guy that I'm most interested in. I'm willing to put in a couple bucks for him. Especially knowing the context that I need upside in the Flock League. And if anything were to happen to Kyron, you're getting a league winner. So that's part of it. Plus, I might literally have to flex him this week, which is gross, but it is
I have
what it is.
Tons of flex options if you want to make a move.
Yeah, respectfully, I just bought a Jefferson jersey, which I guess you guys are not.
Well, I'd be after my boy Quinch instead.
If you're willing to play top 12 running back price tags, that's where I have him ranked.
Willing to give you a top 24 running back and a very, very solid wide receiver for him.
That totally depends on what that offer is, but I'm not.
Marvin Harrison and Kenneth Walker?
No, not feeling it. Emmanuel Wilson was the other one, by the way.
Yeah, I'm not really interested in him.
Yeah, I will say
he's a
though,
fine stash, I suppose. I just don't like Jacobs is so durable, man. I just don't. He's not the type of guy that goes down with injuries.
Sure, I just think it's valuable given the context of the offense he's in. Wide receivers are gross in the flock league. There's one semi-decent one that is a little bit boom bust, but I don't mind the game environment for. I think you can understand who I'm implying here.
Maybe
the guy
Darius Slayton,
the guy that we liked as a prospect.
Oh, I'm not actually looking at the available players right now.
Slayton's picked up, by the way. It's actually curious.
Yeah. Trend.
He's one of the top. He's one of the top names.
Franklin?
No, he's not available.
Oh, I'm trying to figure out who the hell you're talking about. Are you talking about Douglas?
No, Malik Washington.
Oh, you're talking about Kyle Williams.
Malik Washington.
Oh, okay. I thought you were talking about Kyle Williams, actually.
Well, he's one of them, too. I'm not even joking. I have like 10 waiver claims.
Yeah, my drop, like the player that I would drop is Caleb Williams, who just had 40 points. So I will not be putting in any waiver claims this week. Yeah. And if it was a position player, it would be Josh Downs. Like, there's no way I'm dropping any of these players.
Yeah, that's fine.
I'm still mad that you picked up my kicker. I
mean, I had to.
Yeah, I mean, Michael Badgley's kind of a monster too, so we'll just roll them.
Yeah. And Cody, yes, Bush went through his. I didn't make one for Monday Night Football. Although I have my own, like on the side, but didn't have time to be able to make the talk today.
I don't want to spoil Mason's matchup completely, but Mason did play against Drake London this week, so he was in dire straits for a little bit there. I won't say whether he got out of it or not.
There you go.
So this game isn't even on YouTube TV. Yeah, see, like we're the wrong people to talk about with this.
Is it on the zone?
We just get games on the same platform, no matter where they're streaming for you guys. The whole like, why is this game on Peacock or whatever, like shit that the American people complain about. We've never experienced that because the zone has literally every single game all the time, no matter where it's streaming. So we're good.
Corey, did you see my accidental, or not my accidental? I did this on purpose, but like my low key big brain in the fucking listener league that I did this week.
No. What did you do?
I started Torrey Horton over Kenneth Walker, and now I'm projected to win by 11 instead of being projected to lose by 5.
That is kind of a big brain move there.
It's ballsy. I had Kraft fucking die in the lineup too.
Well, the scenario. You remember my big brain on Sunday morning? I put Chuba Hubbard on my bench and picked up Michael Carter off of waivers and threw him into my RB2 slot.
And now Chuba Hubbard did like fuck all, right?
In 1 point. Yeah. I mean, Michael Carter probably won't do anything either, but I had no Breece Hall, no fucking Igbuka. Like half my team's on bye this week, so I needed to start somebody.
Yeah, no, I feel that. I picked up. I'm not sure if you saw. I picked up Ferguson for the upside and a tight end premium out of the bye. I stashed him, which two catches, 3 targets, 54 receiving yards, decent little stash, I think, in a tight end premium. I also picked up Elijah Arroyo before the game on Sunday night. Only 2 targets, but he did catch a big touchdown.
AJ Barner played 89% of the snaps.
Yeah.
Dude.
I need someone I can throw in a tight end premium at this point. Like losing fucking Waller and Kraft isn't ideal.
Yeah, why are you down so bad at tight end?
I lost Waller and Kraft.
Yeah, that's great.
And I lost Hunter, which is fucking awful. But why the fuck do we only have one IR
finally may have a winner because me and you, that trade that we made literally went back and forth on a weekly basis. Yeah. Like who was winning it. But with Hunter out now, it's probably going to be hard for you to win that.
Going to be curtains.
Which is fine. You got Rice and London out of it. So
yeah, I mean Rice and London versus Igbuka, Jefferson, and then I mean a lot of if it was Igbuka and Jefferson, like I would take my side obviously, but Olave might be too much of a sweetener.
Yeah, I mean Rice, London, Jefferson, Igbuka. All of them are top 10 receivers for me rest of the season, so they're all pretty comparable. Rice is ranked the highest of that group, so maybe that's why you prefer your side.
London
of it,
would be the 3rd highest for me.
London. Yeah, London's the 2nd highest actually for me. I have London ahead of Jefferson and Igbuka.
Spicy.
But Olave's an every week starter.
That's where I get killed in it. Do I still have Roman Wilson? I thought I fucking dropped him. Okay, I mean I might as well fucking do that now.
Yeah, he's pretty garb.
Oh no, he's on waivers. Okay, it just shows.
I refuse to drop Brian Robinson in our listener league. I refuse.
I mean, he had a nice little touchdown run this week.
I know Christian, man. I know Christian,
dude. I am gonna fucking lose it. Week 10, I completely forgot. I have to eat the Rashid Rice and CD Lamb bye weeks, and now I have no Tucker Kraft. Wow.
Please tell me I play you in week 10.
I'm starting Terrence Ferguson in the tight end spot, and I'm probably starting right now. I'm slating to start Arroyo or Tootin in the flex.
Yeah, I don't play you in week 10, but I do play Shady Sands, who already has a horrendous team that's injured, banged up as shit, and has 3 players on bye in addition to that. So that's not bad for you, boy.
Holy shit. Thank God I checked. I need to drop Arroyo for a quarterback. What the fuck is available at quarterback in this league? Ugh. This
Nothing.
Is gross. Season
Trevor Lawrence.
Is he even available though? Like, who's a free pickup I can scoop Maz with right now?
Jake Brisket.
Yeah, that's probably my best bet, eh?
Do you need to start a quarterback right now?
No, I need one for week 10.
Oh, okay. Yeah. In week 10, you're probably better off. Lawrence plays Houston. That's not a good matchup.
Arizona against Seattle's not great.
Denver for Geno Smith. That's not good. Tua plays Buffalo.
Oh, I know my answer. Great. I know my answer.
Oh, you're going to start JJ McCarthy probably.
No,
JJ plays Baltimore. That's not a bad one.
I'm thinking JJ is a decent one too. I'm probably going to pick up Fields.
Dude, I don't know. Your obsession with Fields is weird because it's not a guarantee that he's going to start this week.
Sure. If he doesn't start, then I pick up a different quarterback. Like, yeah. I'm not making the pickup because I think Fields is good. I'm making the pickup because when he's started, he's basically giving you 30+ rushing yards every week, and he's got rushing touchdown upside.
Hey, I could in the Flock League, I could give you Marvin Harrison, Kenneth Walker, and Caleb Williams for Quinshon Judkins.
I'm good, bro. I don't want Kenneth Walker again.
What about Tyrone Tracy or Kamani Vidal?
No.
Okie doke.
Do you have anybody better?
Kenneth Walker, Tracy, and Vidal are my RB 2 through 4. Yeah, I have a lot of great receivers, but I'm not going to give you 2 of them.
Good. Draco, I don't think you understand how high I am on Quinshon.
Yeah, I think that's a very fair offer that I just offered.
It's not bad, but like, I don't know. I think Quinshon Judkins in the next 4 or 5 weeks would average 18+ points per game. He's got cupcakes.
Yeah, he does have cupcakes. But yeah, anybody else has any questions, feel free to just fire them in the chat. We're kind of just dicking around at this point. Is there a Dynasty trade targets vid coming out this week? That's not a bad idea considering we're updating the trade value chart. My thought process was on Thursday, we would do kind of like a trade strategy video. We could probably work trade targets into it. That's not a bad idea. Do you want to do that?
Yeah, we could do that.
We talk about we do like a 30 to 40 minute video talking about dynasty trade strategy. If you're trying to tear it down, if you're trying to contend, depending on your team situation. And then maybe I can pull up like the guys who are buys, the soft buys, the hard buys, etc. from the TVT. The TVT. And then we're not going to go individually on every single player, but we can kind of holistically just talk about the guys that are buys.
By the way, please tell me you saw James Odunze on the timeline today.
James Odunze, my homie, the guy that ripped me to shreds.
Dude, did you see what happened? He retweeted a tweet basically of
somebody said somebody get Rome on a different team or something.
Yeah, he should be getting 12 targets a game. Retweeted it. Let me see. Rome Odunze should be seeing at least 10 targets per game. Retweeted it. Can the Bears trade Rome Odunze to a team that'll actually throw to him? Retweeted it. Quote tweeted a tweet with the 100 logo. People talk about Rome Odunze on this app like he killed an immediate family member of theirs. What do you hate against our best player? Like, he is just literally like the toxic fucking dad.
I would. Is James the dad or the brother?
I think
he's the brother, not the dad.
Oh, he could be the brother. He could be. Let me see.
I would hate to be in the NFL and have one of my family members doing some shit like that, though. Wouldn't that piss you off?
Oh, let me search it right now. Rome Odunze dad.
We know it's Credo.
Okay, Rome Odunze's dad is James.
Oh, okay. So it's his dad then.
That's fucking hilarious. Yeah, James Odunze, fucking Odunze's father sparks wild trade drama. Why is that a real fucking report by someone on Google?
God. We get our Danny, guess what? The weekly fucking Zach move in the chat.
What do you do?
Looking for a running back. Bucky Irving on the trade block.
Oh my God. Yeah, I don't even know if I'd give him Henry straight up at this point. And he wanted Henry plus. I don't blame him, but like it's just tough. Nobody really wants to buy into a fucking injured running back right now.
Yeah, it's not a great situation. Trying to find this. Trying to set up a deal with him here.
You're trading for Bucky?
Kraft is yours for real.
I had to. By the way, I saw somebody in here with the name Arc. I know Corey has never played this game, but if anybody is in chat that's played Arc Raiders, been enjoying that one recently. It's fun.
You name your kid Rome, you got to be a douche. That's crazy.
So, Corey, you know what Tarkov is, right? Have you ever heard of Tarkov?
Sounds familiar.
Tarkov. So it's like it's basically like the type of game where you have like resources and you collect them and like you can bring them back.
Yes, I've heard of that game. Yes.
So like Arc Raiders is like a new game that's like kind of like that, where it's like an open world, but you have to collect a bunch of stuff, but you can actually run into other players on the game. You run into like other like obstacles, like or enemies that are placed on the map and stuff. So it's like you can actually like proximity chat to people like when you're looting and like fight people. Like it's actually cool.
Destiny then.
Yeah, it's a similar concept. It's fun though. I've been enjoying that one. That one. Yeah. It's getting a lot of buzz right now. I saw a tweet the other day. In the first week it was out, it peaked over 300 concurrents on the game at once.
Sheesh.
300,000. That's fucking a lot of people, a lot of peeps. Thoughts on Higgins plus McBride for CD and Kittle? Give me CD and Kittle all day. All day.
Yeah, I agree. I'd probably go with CD and Kittle there as well. Just wondering when Bucky Irving will actually be back, to be honest.
Zach didn't know Tucker Kraft was a running back because he said would need a running back. Fuck, he kind of cooked my ass.
He did kind of cook your ass there.
I don't know where your team review is there, Dylan. I can't see a trade. Did the Cowboys trade for Trey Hendrickson? The Cowboys might have traded for literally anybody in the world, and we won't know until tomorrow. They could have made a fucking Max Crosby trade for all we know and won't get announced, and it's probably gonna end up being like Arden Key or Logan Wilson or some bullshit, eh?
Yeah, no, it could be some dog shitter.
But that's the thing. It's like the way it's fucking phrased. It could be literally anything. He said it'd be an immediate contributor, but Jerry said that probably about Jonathan Mingo when we got him. You know, Jonathan Mingo's healthy scratch.
Jonathan Mingo should be a healthy scratch from the league.
You know who else is a healthy scratch today?
Who?
You're gonna fucking roast him so hard when I tell you the name. You ready?
Who?
He's a color.
Mozzie Smith.
No, he's also so
he should be a healthy scratch. Also,
Corey, he's a healthy scratch because he's a desirable trade target at the deadline.
Trading him to Burger King.
I'll give you a hint. Fantasy relevant player. Color.
Turpin. I don't know.
What are the main Cowboys colors?
Oh, Jaden Blue?
He's a healthy scratch for Malik Davis.
Ooh, that smells.
Oh, man. Not fun. It is 8:09, by the way. So what? The game's at 8:15 or 8:25?
It's at 8. It should be at 8:15. We can sign off now. I just sent let me know what you think of this offer to Zach. I just sent him I texted him because I was like, I have so many similarly valued players. Just literally pick your favorite one. But I offered him Marvin Harrison plus one of my running backs, whichever one he wants, Kenneth Walker, Tracy, or Kamani Vidal, plus Caleb Williams because he just lost Jane Daniels for Bucky Irving. I don't think he'll do it, but that's what I'm willing to do. So
may as well try. Devin Singletary is all yours, my friend. No, I swear it's so funny. And Zach told me it like it grinds his gears a little bit. When he's like putting somebody on the trade block and saying serious inquiries only, and then everybody just like has the same troll reaction in chat. It's like it could be anybody put on the block by anybody, and there'll just be like everybody trolling it.
Yeah, I know, right?
No matter what. Already my best offer.
Certifiably not better than my offer, but all right.
He's definitely trolling.
All right. Anyways, we're going to head off of here. Again, Prayer Circle, Marvin Harrison Jr. breakout game. Prayer Circle, CeeDee Lamb and Dak go for Colston Loveland and Caleb Williams like stack equity. Plus Bam Knight punches in 15 fantasy points or something. If Bam Knight has like 25 fantasy points, by the way, I'm going to drop 200 points in my home league because I started Colston Loveland, Caleb Williams, T. Higgins, Puka Nacua. Like my team crushed. Bijan, like my team was gross. If my team could just stay healthy, it would be in great shape, honestly. But the rest of them are just absolutely getting friggin' rinsed by injuries.
Oh yeah, I told John Trey McBride's gonna need 55 if he's gonna outscore Lamb by 5.
Yeah. Can you imagine how good my home league team would be if it was Bijan, Hampton, Tracy, and those guys at running back? Wide receivers were Puka, T. Higgins, Tedero McMillan, Travis Hunter, and then my tight ends now were Colston, Loveland, Fannin with Jalen Hurts as my quarterback. That'd be such a good team. Only Hampton and Hunter are freaking out for the next month at least.
Yeah.
But anyways, yeah, we're gonna head off here. Appreciate you guys. Stay tuned for
one last thing. One last thing. This is what it looks like when you have to play against McCaffrey, Bowers, and Higgins in 1 week as the second highest scoring team on the slate. And how did your screen share? That's insane. There we go. Yeah, 188.42 dropped on my head. I'm projected 160.4. Also, big pain. I took out Rico Dowdle last second for Bam Knight after.
That was a dumbass move. I wouldn't have done that.
No. We were both talking about it on stream. Don't act like that.
But on stream, remember I said I got to move Rico Dowdle up, and I moved him ahead of Bam Knight and a bunch of other guys?
No, because then I said that Rico Dowdle was without 3 of his starting 5 offensive linemen, and then you said, "Yeah, I'm going to move Bam Knight back over him." Don't go back.
Did I say that? I don't.
We
think
were
so,
talking
dude.
about it.
Hold on, let me look. Let me look at my weekly rankings because if he's ahead of him, then I obviously didn't say that.
We'll see.
Weekly.
Dylan, half my team
ahead of him.
Yeah, we literally talked about it, but I mean,
for some reason, I thought I did move Dowdle up at one point because I had Dowdle in like the mid to low 20s, not mid to low 20s. So I had like 23 or something, and then I moved him up a couple spots.
Seeing this projection and knowing I had 57 points on my bench from these two is annoying. I still am drawing like if Bam, it's literally almost a similar but like different situation in the Flock League because I need Bam Knight also, but this one I got the hedge with McBride and Pickens against it, so. Gonna be tough. I need fucking 73 from those 3 guys, so probably not gonna happen. But literally, we're talking second highest team in the league, and the next highest after me scored 137 projected points. Like, whatever. I scored 160, and I'm gonna.
Well, the guy that I beat in my home league, if it makes you feel any better, put up 161, and I'm projected 200.
Yeah, that's.
He would have beaten everybody else in the league except for one guy, but me, this guy, and the other guy who put up 160 would have beaten everybody else in the league by like 35 points.
Yeah,
no, so we got all the fantasy points this week.
Worst feeling, but when it happens in the Flock League, you just always have to go with the meme of we got to play better defense. Jose, that was my home league team. Flock League. I have 56 points right now, Dylan, but I still have CeeDee Lamb, Dak Prescott, and Bam Knight going. I will just quickly address though. I mean, Tucker Kraft leaving early, not fun. Starting Spears over Loveland, not fun. Addison, big plays, but not really a ton of volume. And then more importantly, kicker and defense combining for 5 points is not going to lead to high scores.
Why the hell did you start Spears over Loveland? Like even process-wise, why the hell did you do that?
Komet got announced active before the game. That's why I did it.
But like Spears, he's like a horrendous play.
How?
This week against the Chargers?
His workload was increasing every single week, and he had the full passing role. Like all things considered, I think 9.2 was one of his floor outcomes.
Badaki's in the chat here. Hey, we are hoping that Marvin goes off. I know you're just reverse jinxing me, but in all seriousness, Badaki, you probably did win this week, so congratulations on the W.
Yeah. That's a classic. I wish Sammy a congratulatory win in the DMs too.
I'm being dead serious though. He's like, he's gonna win. Generational dick suck for sure. Marvin Harrison Jr. How about you do something, Marvin? Because it's funny that I traded Xavier Worthy for Marvin, and if Marvin Harrison has like 8 points tonight, then nobody won that trade.
Yeah, no, you're not wrong.
But yeah, heading off. Gonna watch the game. Take it easy, fellas.
Gonna go throw an 88 jersey on.
There we go.